Well, hello, man cavers. Here we are in, I think this is Hertfordshire. We're not too far from Royston. And there's another upcoming sale. All this stuff has got to go under the hammer. Believe me, down the track, there's more and a workshop. This is a lot of household stuff, so we won't have a look too deep in here. We'll have a quick butcher's. Oh, I say this is another Barry Hawkins sale. Oh, look at all the car parts. Look up the top there. Jam jars hanging with stuff. I've had a brief look down the bottom, and there is a old fully equipped workshop there. But there, here we go, look. We have all this stuff. A lot of household. There's a bench there. Oh, I see a twin Weber carburettor. Definitely a twin Weber carburettor. What else have we got in here? Right, we are back again. We have here, oh, I see an old carb, old stereo. There's car parts all hanging up at the back. I don't know what's under these sheets. Oh my word, motorbikes. What? Oh, motorbike, is there one or two? Look at this. We have motorbikes. What are these, CBRs? There's a CBR 600, I believe. Oh my word. Look at the old girl. Sadly there's no key. Is that another bike under here? Oh my word, there's a BMW under here. Let me have a look. Yeah, she's got the old Boxster engine. You BMW fanatics will be on it. There's a BMW motorbike under here as well, look. So we've got a couple of old motorbikes. There we go. CBR Honda. I have been told there's a few more vintage motorbikes here. But we will see, because I really don't know. I say a lot of this is household. You're not interested in that. You want the shed stuff, don't you? I say this is a brief look. You guys are getting here before these sheds have even been entered for years. Nobody has been in these sheds for years. So this is how you like to see them. You're getting here before anybody else. Now this is a lovely property. A really nice property, but there's just bits of garden art, old fire hearths. You know, there's just stuff everywhere. Beautiful garden here, I must say. This is a lovely property. Alright, we'll come through here, because I was told by the two ladies to look in this shed. There's an old cherry picker here, guys. So we have a cherry picker. And then we come in this shed. If we can get in. Oh, that's one door open. Alright, what have we in here? We have some bottles, a cement mixer. Look at this I've spotted. What's this? Looks remarkably like a BSA. Oh my God, we have an ex-GPU BSA motorcycle. I say this is a preliminary look round. Once this stuff is out, I'll be back. Look at that old girl. An old GPU post office bike with windscreen. 2,797 miles. Oh my word. What have we got under here? There's some bicycles, bit modern. Where's the fairing off of a BMW bike there? But look, oh, it look like a fairing. What have we got here? We got a modern bicycle, or relatively modern, and another old vintage, old Rudge. There you go, under there is an old Rudge motorcycle. She looks really good. Whether these have got keys and V5s, haven't got a clue. There's more bicycles here, and then in the back here, what we got? Oh, there's an old motocross bike, look. There you go. That looks like an old Trials bike to me. So we've got an old Trials bike under here. These have obviously been sitting in here for decades. another push bike, and then in here looks like an old mobilette. That is a mobilette. Mobilette, moped. A lot of old biker gear. Look at the old Mercury outboard engine. Mercury outboard engine, more motorbike parts. Cement mixer drum, a BMW fuel tank. And then what looks like a, well, look like a Lamborghini diesel, that, or a Westwood to me. But yes, I do love the old GPO motorbike seats, and indeed the shed is up for sale as well. Cherry picker will come deeper down, because I say I've had a brief look round just to familiarise myself with the layout. Buddy George is here clearing up some scrap. So yes, right, see that 4-track there? That had been sitting here where this patch is, and do you know, second flick of the key, because the battery's a bit weak, that fired up and drove that old 4-track. Right, we come in here. Cool. The boat, Asper style. There's a big old fish pit here. She's a big one, filling her up. We come through the back. There's the workshop with the lights on. We have an old Mark III, Mark IV Astra, Mark IV Astra. And then for the 2CV lovers among you, there's a 2CV6. Sadly, the roof is shredded, but the panels don't look too bad. Can we get in? Oh, yes. Oh, she got a speed hole in the floor at the front there, and one seat. So plenty of room for your eggs for your farmer. She's got the engine in. I don't know how long this has been off the road. What's this tax disc say? 701. So she's been off the road, what, 24 years? Bonnet comes up. We have an engine. I'll tell you, for you TCV lovers, and I believe round the back I did spot the wing sport, or certainly the rear wings. I don't know about the front ones, but I'm pretty sure if we dig about, they will all be here. I don't know. There is just stuff everywhere. All the old doors under that sheet by the look of it. Right. We are not far from Duxford Air Museum here. Hence why you can hear a lot of aeroplanes. There's a burn pile. More stuff. Right, let's come through. Believe it or not, this Astra just started and drove as well. Shoved a battery on it, and would you believe that started up first time, drove out of the hedge. You can see there's a nettle growing out of it. Astra van. I say, she started up and drove out of the hedge first time with a battery, which we found in the shed. Couple of old ride-on trailers. Here's the old 4-track. I say, starts and runs. I'll pop a clip in of this thing starting, you know, somewhere about now. This and the Astra. We got an old 4-track here. Crikey. She's, don't know how long that's been off the road. Really don't know. We're clearing an old workshop out here from a mechanic who's unfortunately no longer with us. Would you believe she fires up? There you go. Listen to that. Sweet as a nut. My mate, the scrap man, is in here getting some stuff. Off the road in 05, 205, believe a diesel. Old Astra over there. P6 Rover in the back there, and yes, she's V8. Fuck's sake.
off. I had to turn up the slowly. Where's that? What you going to do?
Nothing.
What you going to do?
Nothing. Right, we're back. You've seen that one driving. Here for you Peugeot lovers, we have a little 205 here. Look like it's been off the road since 2005, but look at that tax disc. There we go. I believe she's the diesel. I don't know, but she ain't got the alloys. She's got the poverty caps. Here we have a, what's this, a brown? Is that a brown 990? I believe so. P6 Rover. Yes, she's the V8. We'll probably, yep. There's the back of that Peugeot. Oh yeah, she's a 205 GLD. So yeah, I'm guessing. But I say all this stuff is coming up in Barry Hawkins' sale with the tractor and the pack. Ooh, look, this one dragged out a minute ago. Where did they find this from? Under that hedge. That come out of that gap in the hedge. That was covered up with a sheet 10 minutes ago. That pulled her out, look. Here we have an old LR diesel. She's complete with the old Northern Donkey pump. What a lovely old thing. Do she turn? Oh, unfortunately she's locked up tighter than Uma Thurman's underwear. But there we go. What's this thing? There's an old saw bench here. She also got the diesel in her and she got a handle. Do it turn. I think, oh, do you know, I might have a go at getting that going. But yes, an old Lister diesel with the old Northern Donkey pump. Do like the pump. The old 4-track, I say it again, everything you see here is in the sale. Even George's old truck, if you asked him hard enough. Right, here I believe are the wings for the 2CV. I believe, yep, they are the wings for the 2CV, look. So you got, I think they are the rear wings, the 2CV experts. There's a couple of Westwood diesels here. There's one there with the Lombardini in. We have another Westwood here. She's a 12 horse petrol. Another one there with a diesel. Sherpa van. There you go. When's the last time you see an old Sherpa van? I don't know what's under these sheets. We ain't got a clue what's under these sheets. They're still full of water. And I don't think anyone's been in there for years. Does that look like an old cylinder motor to you? Oh, look at that. Yep, we have a little Hayter 1330. Little ride on. She turns over. She'd be alright. There we go. Keep him under cover. Put this slightly small brake drum back on there. Oh, there's an old rotavator here. There's an old 4-wheel drive gearbox with the transfer box. We have the old Sherpa. She's ex-post office, but look, she got the red paint underneath. Shut a door, do she open? Go! Come on! Oh, I see rot holes. Anything in this? No one's been in this thing for years. Oh. Well, we're in. We have motor brushes. Boxes of motor brushes. What's this? Would that be Peugeot 309? They look like Peugeot lights. There's a motorcycle petrol tank in surprisingly nice condition, actually. Oh my word. Oh, we're jabbing things. Boxes of new car parts. There we go. Boxes and boxes of new car parts. Timing chains. More timing chains. Kingpin sets. More kingpin sets. Track rod ends. Under there, a box of old mechanical fuel pumps. What's under this one? More boxes. Camshafts. Mower blades. Ignition parts. What's under there? Oh, I can't see. More car parts. Basically, a load of Oh, let's get this door back down. Jesus, she's tough. Keep the wet out. There we go. Whew. Right. I say we have some ride-ons. Yes. That old saw bench and pump sat in here a few minutes ago. Is there anything down the back here? I haven't even been round the back here yet, guys. This is uncharted territory. So I don't think anyone's been in here for a long time. Where are the bollards up? There's bollards up. I think this could be the boundary and this could be next door's land. Really not sure. Alright, we're coming back. Look at that, I see an old K10 Micra tailgate there, complete with glass. Looks, anyone want a tailgate for a Micra? In the sale. Right, say, George is here and he's already clearing a load of scrap. Because believe me, when you come to places like this, how am I meant to get in the shed, George? Now let's have a look. Can we squeeze through the back? Yes. I say he's loaded up some old scrap. So we'll now come in the shed. Oh, here we go, guys. Time Warp Workshop. Now all I can say is welcome to the 1980s and 1990s. If you look at the tooling here, there's clearly nothing that modern being worked on in here. We have car parts galore, lifts. There's a two-poster car lift here, look. Looks a nice one as well. Let's start. Where do you start filming someone's lifetime collection of workshop parts? There are old seats out of something. There are just consumables. Peugeot service pack, look. Probably for that Peugeot outside. You just don't know. Wiper blades. Not going to go through them. We know they're going to be containers load. Can I walk over this without breaking my neck? I can. These are just going to be container loads of car parts. First one I come to is a selection of box of bulbs. That's all very handy. Old brake pads, brake caps, glow plugs. He's written everything. Petrol and diesel pipe vacuums. There's just stuff everywhere here. Absolutely everywhere. There's a Slim Jim break-in remover, look. So you've got your door unlock kit if you lock your keys in. There are just parts everywhere. Diesel pumps. Look like air filters, cam belt kits. Peugeot Renault. More new parts, oil filters. Look at the old boom booms from the 90s. Look, we have an old Sony here. Sony cassette player. What cassette is in there? It doesn't say. Someone's mixed up. Oh, look at all the old stereos. There's even a case for a JVC front. There we go. We got another JVC stereo. Another old stereo. Another old stereo in this is an old twisty knob one in there, look. We have more bits of Calter. There's just bulbs, fuses, seats, engine oil. You know, there is just stuff here everywhere. Am I going to break my neck? No, I'm not. There are more oils, liquids, fluids. Fly zappers, diesel pumps, a whole array of sundries, tins. There's even a demi-john. All coming up Barry Hawkins auction in a couple of months. Sandblasting cabinet. I'm not even going to go through these tools. I don't have a clue what's in the tools. That looks like a mains powered rattle gun there. Empty. Flap discs awry, clock faces, floodlights, more stereos. Look at these old stereos. We've got factory fit stereos. There's a stereo here, an old Ford stereo, look. Code 160. There we go. I thought Ford stereos had 3-digit codes, but there you go. Another cassette player. What cassette have we got? Will the cassette come out? Oh, yeah. Oh, another blank, look. What's it say on there? There you go. Mundi Tangi or something. So we've got stereos galore, scales, little benches, work benches, heavy voices. So this is a fully functional workshop from the 90s. There's even all the data manuals. This will give us a clue on the era of cars he was looking at. Diesel data 1995. A Haynes manual. Oh my word. There you go, a Fiesta from 76 to 83. Diesel data 2002, 1998. Oh, 2008, we're getting a little bit newer. And then we're coming along. What's this? Coolant system testers. There's just boxes and boxes of stuff. Now, the light don't work. There's nuts, bolts. There's stuff under the benches. This is an entire workshop. This will be an on-site auction, so everything will be sold here. There's a tool wall. There you go. I believe I was going to sell the tools in one lot. Hydraulic press, transmission jacks. We have a bench. Phew, look at the state of the old drawer on the front. Look, she's had some years of wear. Full of all the old tools. More old tools. The bench is just full of stuff. Full of stuff. Cupboards. There's a tyre changing machine. There's a wheel balancer. A big old. Look at the old MIG welder. She's a big one. Why does it say diesel on this? What's all this about? Oh, there's a diesel cover for something. There are car parts here. More car parts. Lovely old set of scales. Then we got something modern. We have a Parkside, look like a plasma cutter. So there's some modern stuff worked its way in here. So when the guy last worked on cars, I don't know. Oh, I've just spotted another motorcycle, which I hadn't seen before. More car parts, log splitters, jerry cans. More car parts. Sadly, a lot of this stuff, there's just dry shafts, diesel pumps, coil springs, steering racks up there. We don't know what they're for. So, unfortunately, if they're not labelled, they're all going to end up in the scrap bin. There is just dry shafts everywhere, but you just don't know what they're for. Who is going to want them? Sadly, who's going to want them? We have a pair of bottles here. Looks like oxyacetylene on the stand. Look at this. Ford Kent engine. Little old cross-flow, look. Oh, yes. Would this have been out of a Mark 1 or Mark 2 Fiesta? Could be out of an Escort. You don't know. Little old cross-flow Fiesta. Little old cross-flow engine almost. I don't know. Could be Mark 2 Escort. Could be rear-wheel drive. I'm really not sure. Some guys will about to tell me, but it's definitely a Ford cross-flow engine. More bits. More bits. More bits. A ride-on mower tyre there. Loads of car parts. I say we can't really look at half of this at the minute. I will be back once this is laid out so you guys can have a proper look. But yes, I'm skating past, aren't I? Look at the old Bombardier motorcycle. Look at her. And she's got the key in it. Old Bombardier motorcycle, look. What an absolute old beauty. Clearly a flat battery. Been here for donkey's years, but it's still an old military Bombardier motorbike. Absolutely lovely. There's a jump pack here. Whether that's any good, I don't know. There are just parts here everywhere in the old cars. You know there's going to be more stuff. There's more sets of bottles there and gauges, head gaskets. But yes, oh, look up in the roof. We have a selection of old chrome bumpers here, look. Chrome bumpers. There's even stuff in the roof. What's in the roof this side? I don't know what's up there. More bumpers by the look of it. This will all have to come down and be sorted. But yes, all of this will be sorted. It will be lotted up. We can't see half of it at the minute. This is just a little taster video. You know, I'll try and find out from the boss man. I'll try and find out exactly what date this auction's going to be so you can drop it in your calendar. But yes, it's a full workshop. Full workshop disassembly plus all the cars. The freight rover van, the Peugeot, the old tractor. You know, that old 4-track. The little Citroen. All going up under the hammer. The old tractor, she looks like the 990. I believe she don't have a head on it. So I did have a quick look earlier. Because I see this bin bag and that sparked interest. There's no head. But it wouldn't surprise me if the cylinder head for this lay somewhere in the shed. Decent old tractor though. She's got the front loader. She's got the rear weight on her. She's got the glass. What glass is here isn't broken. Unfortunately, the windscreen and the quarter and the door glass is missing. The old tractor even got the key, look. Yep. I can see here we have there we go, we have a set of rockers. We're getting closer to finding that head, guys. Because there's the rockers and the rocker box there. I reckon that header's here somewhere. I bet you that header's there somewhere. Oh, I see the filter housings. She'll be here somewhere. I guarantee that head will be there somewhere. But yes, there we go. Right, we're going to leave this video here. Like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this video of this upcoming auction. And yes, we will be back another day. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye for now. Ah. Now that wire needs to be on, George. You'll put that wire, no, the other side, George.
This side?
That's it.
You go on.
Hooah! There you go. Way diesel leak. That's why she won't start. She's pulling air in, isn't it? That shouldn't be running while that off. Oh, old diesel from there.
Kill it. Right, big tractor.
How?
You can get this one out, Trevor.
Huh? What, this?
Sure.
Can't shorten that, can we?
No, she got a diesel leak there, George.
Diesel leak all over the fucking place.
Well, guys, she started on chain, lube and de-icer. Ah. She got some foamy old diesel in there, guys. But the 205 runs. There we go. Ah.
Not just 20 faces, Adam.
Why not? 20 years she said. Look, 2005. There we go. 20 years in the bushes. Off she goes. Will this old Astra start? She is rough. There's a disc in there. 2014. 11 years she's been sitting here. 2014. There, boxes out of it. Look at that. we know the 2CV won't start, but will she turn over? There you go. She turns.